Hey, what's up, guys and girls? And let's see, what would SD Slayer do in this position? Mason jars. I don't know. I'm looking at a jar right now. I'm looking at a plastic jar. So we're doing a simple boss with a charging attack. So this is my boss. It's a weird face guy, and you'll see he follows you. He follows the player. He follows the player and he just moves with the player. So what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be making a boss with a charging attack, and if I have time, hopefully a death animation. So first thing you want to do, I already have this set up, but you want to have a move trigger that has like as much time as you want the boss to be. Mine's gonna be short, or like 10 seconds. I'm actually do a 30-second boss. You can put any easing. I might do elastic and see how that looks. Yeah, I might do something different. I'm ready to bounce into it. Or should I bounce it? Oh wait, oh no. Exponential in. It just is like a weird little thing that it does. It doesn't have any effect really. You can set the background to whatever you want. You can use whatever song. But what you want to do, you can be in a 2x either mini or you can be in any flying game mode for this. You can use any speed, any flying game mode, any size. Only requirement, it has to be a flying game mode. You want to use old swing copter? Perfectly fine. You want to use a dual UFO? Fine by me. I'm just going to be using a normal 2x speed mini ship, and it uses the Hungry Humphrey song. This is why my boss kind of looks like Hungry Humphrey, except he was evil. I'm going to call him Evil Humphrey. Anyway, so what we're going to do here, this is a simple attack. What you need to do, you need to give them all group 1. You also need to give your boss a hitbox. I used a big saw for mine, as you can see here. As you can see here, I use a massive saw. And you all have to be on group 1. Not group 2, is earlier. Oh, we get it. Google Chat. Everything is on group 1. So if I go swipe and I go edit group, they're on group 1. Amazing. So that's why they all follow the player. And that's how if I were to touch that boss, I would get 200 pumped full box. And he would get the victory royale. So, what we're going to be doing... I'm going to make mine sing with the music. So what we're going to do, you're going to put a move trigger down. You're going to put target group 1, because that's where your thing should be. And you're going to move Y by some multiple of 10. So if you do 10, that's 1 block. If you do negative 10, that's down a block. Negative 20. So negative numbers go down, and positive numbers go up. So if you're going to do that, be mindful. I'm going to personally make mine move up 3 blocks. That's 30. And now what you're going to do, once he's done moving, because they're 0.5 seconds. So once he's basically done moving, you're going to have to playtest a few times to do that. You're going to put down a move trigger that moves the X. Now this is going to seem very weird because it's a lock the X to the player, but it actually works simultaneously, which is a really nice thing. Thank you for adding that, Rob Top. So what you're going to do, you're going to move X back negative 200. That way he should be off the screen. Yep, he's off the screen. Okay. I also want to make sure that it's not in the way. It's always just a pet peeve of mine whenever I see a trigger on the screen whenever we're playtesting. So now I'm using it. So now, in theory, you touch that bad boy and you're cooked. Yep, that works. So yeah, you touch that bad boy and you're basically done for. But now we need to make him move back. So after a little bit of time, once you see him go off the screen when you're playtesting, what you want to do, you want to grab it. You want to do that. You want to move it back by negative whatever you chose. Stupid. I'm stupid. Hold up. I put my bad. No, it works. I put negative 200 in this one. I might be an idiot. Yep, now he's coming back. Now he came back, hopefully just like my dad. There he is. So now we have hopefully he doesn't go off the screen. And it comes right back into place. But say, what if you want to troll the player, What if you want to be kind of a jerk? In that case, put a move trigger and move him down by 4 blocks in the span of 5 seconds. Move the boss down by 4 blocks. Okay? Now, player is gonna have to avoid that thing and then comes across the screen again. Also, I'm just gonna make him come back a bit slower so you have some time to react. I'm actually gonna go back to 2. If you want to add any sort of easing to your boss when he like charges or like moves up on screen, I'm gonna actually I'm trying to do elastic in out. This is yeah, I'm probably doing some easing, as in like bouncing out or elastic in out. So that looks really goofy. That looks really goofy, and honestly, I kind of don't hate it. Okay, but like, bouncing out doesn't work. Cause just use bounce out if you're using some sort of. Bounce out is a good easing though. Here's the thing: if you want to try to indicate it, good for you. I am not trying to indicate that. But here's the thing: if you actually do want to, I'm kidding. If you want to indicate it, go to this tab with like the glowing and whatnot, and you'll see that somewhere in this tab there should be. Is that it? Here it is. You can use this. I'm gonna use this skull for it. Let's see. Where does he come back? Let me check something. Where does he come back again? Like right there. This is where he's coming back. So. Just know how you like put a skull there. Now you know not to go near this area. And now your player should, in theory, know. Also, if you want to make it bigger because your boss is pretty big, use the warp tool and just grab the corners and warp it up. Pretty neat hack that I actually learned when I was trying to scale things up to make them a lot bigger. And it kind of just shows like where the attack is gonna be. Also, what should I name this? Alright, real quick, put down in the comments what we should name them. Give me, like, I want to hear their stupidest names. So something like Hungry Bob or something, I don't know. Something like Goofy Bob. Like some Goofy Bob-like name. So anyway, yeah, basically that's it. That's how you make a charging attack in Geometry Dash. Also the charging attack in Geometry Dash. But here's the thing, you still have time for a death sequence. So, there's a lot of ways you can do this. I'm probably going to do a simple explosion. So what we're going to do, we're going to hit up Editor Layer 1, and we are going to we're going to go into the Monsters tab, we're going to go a few back, and we're going to see that there is this thing, this explosion. You want to go edit special, animate on trigger, and do not randomize start. I should make it big too. Make it big enough that he fits over Evil Humphrey guy. We're going to put it. Wait, let me just grab that. We're going to give it what group 1. We're going to give it both group 1 and group 2. You'll see why in a sec. So I'm going to put it right after my charger attack, and I'm probably going to extend the boss. Probably like upload it eventually once I'm done with it. But if I get some good names for it, so you're gonna animate at this point. You're gonna animate group 2, animation ID 1. We're gonna make that after he moves back to his place. It's kind of hard to determine because it takes a long. It's really weird since like there's no sort of trail. But basically, if you put it over like I don't know 2 of these 3 arrow things, he should be back by the time. I know it's just a random explosion for happening for no reason. What I'm gonna do? You're gonna want to go ahead and grab a. Where is it? Where's the alpha trigger? Oh, there it is. An alpha trigger. And you're gonna try to put it. I don't know, block after. You're gonna make it so the fade time is like 1 or something. Put the group ID to 1 and put the opacity to 0. And that should, in theory, make it so that your boss, after they explode, starts to fade out and die. Now, if you want to be an absolute troll and just put some text like, "No, you can't do this, I'm God," or whatever, I'm trying to do that. It's gonna be funny. If you don't want to, skip this step, and basically you're pretty much done with the tutorial. Thanks for watching. But if you want it, stick around for a sec. I'm gonna put some no. So you want to put your text right there. Give it group ID 1, yes, but you also want to give it group ID 3. You'll see why. Again, you'll see why in a sec. Oh my, I've been yapping for so long. I need to shut up. You're going to put in this now trigger before the white line. Oh, by the way, that first move trigger should be before the white line, so it runs on start. Triggers at fade time to 0, group ID is 3, opacity is 0. So that means now that no text is hidden on the start. Here's the thing. You're actually going to put another alpha trigger here that's like right by the animate trigger that puts group ID 3, another fade time 0, like fade time, something small like 0.1. And then you're going to put a little opacity of 1. And here's the thing, you're going to move the alpha trigger for group 1 back, like probably 3 blocks should be good. 3 blocks in between, so 4 blocks out should be good. You know, 4 blocks works. Oh, by the way, I'm going to sing mine up to the music real quick, so I'm just going to mine back. Let me just move it back like by a block. I'm going to sing my explosion and my alpha trigger up to the music. Alright, so thanks for watching. This is the final showcase of the boss. Thanks for watching. So let me know what we should name the boss. I'm probably gonna extend it once I get a good name for him. Oh, by the way, here's something you want to do. If you want to, I'm just gonna make my indicators a little more transparent, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Oh, by the way, nobody requested this tutorial, but the next tutorial I do is probably gonna be one that someone requests. So oh, by the way, no, I did not just fart. I did that with my hand. I swear, I didn't do that. I actually. I'm just gonna. Next one I do is probably gonna be one on how to make the background flash. Like, if you see my electric dynamics video, you know what? We have a seizure-inducing flashing build up to the drop at that, like at one part. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. I'm just gonna do one last playtest in normal mode.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it snows. I skied in and they froze. I don't know nothing but no ice, I'm just